let's just get right into it, Bob. I know you had just been talking to us recently about how adhesion issues are maybe misinterpreted in the field. So what are some of the most common challenges encountered in ensuring that thermal spray adheres optimally, and how do you typically address those issues?
So oftentimes we get the call where somebody says that, hey, we tried this thermal spray thing and the stuff just don't stick. Now, I got to say, they don't use the word stuff, but I'm trying to use language that is appropriate to major audiences. Anyway, the stuff don't stick. So they have this perception that the thermal spray material just isn't any good. And that's not the problem. The problem goes all the way back to surface prep. It's no different than if you go to paint something. If you have a greasy surface, you have a greasy car fender, and you just go to spray paint on it, it's not going to stick. Neither does thermal spray. So the proper process is to make sure that the part that you're going to spray, first of all, is absolutely clean of any grease or dirt, and it has a good rough profile from some form of grit blasting, which could be aluminum oxide grit, it could be steel grit, any number of things. And it has to have a surface profile that has what they call a raised profile of at least 0.03 of an inch. So call it the nooks and crannies from grit blast, or at least 0.03 of an inch thick deep. And if you have that, when you put the molten metal on and you spray the molten metal on there, it will adhere and stick and fill in those nooks and crannies. And actually gets into a little bit more technical discussion with van der Waals forces and why it holds on there. But that's probably a discussion for another day. But the easiest way to think about it is the more nooks and crannies you have for that molten metal to go in there and lock into, the better your adhesion. Once you get the good adhesion and you put it on the right thickness per pass, the stuff does stick. If you saw anything today with the automation or the processes that has your interest, give us a call at Thermal Spray Depot at 724-229-5791 or drop us a line at info@thermalspraydepot.com.